Every shipment, every box, and every bottle of liquor sold in North Carolina should combine for millions of dollars being poured into local economies. But the reality is,
they aren't giving any money back to the community, and they can't. They aren't making enough money to give money back to the community.
Program evaluator Carol Shaw is talking about 7 specific ABC boards, 5 of them here in the East, that for the last year on record not only didn't make the millions their bigger counterparts did, they actually lost money. 39 others are barely scraping by. Shaw says the rural communities are losing out. For example, despite this store's prominent location in Washington County, it turns one of the lowest profits in the state.
They're making a little bit of profit, about 1%, but because of the nature of that community, nothing is going to make a difference because the population isn't there to support the liquor stores anymore, or the people who live in those communities are going somewhere else.
Shaw points to boards in 63 counties that are like Greene County, for example, losing potential customers to other counties because of better shopping. So what should change? Shaw says the ABC Commission should force successful boards to merge with unsuccessful ones to increase efficiency. Problem is, there is no real incentive for profitable boards to do that.
Pitt County does quite well. This last year, 2007-2008 fiscal year, we actually made 11.47% profit, which was in the top 9 in the state.
That's what.
And those profits stay local and pay for a lot of things here in Pitt County.
Over $1 million per year to Pitt County for the general fund, plus additional funds that have gone for various projects. We also give 7.5% of our proceeds to alcohol education and rehabilitation. I have some other funds that are beyond that.
So why doesn't the commission just mandate mergers guaranteeing success for all communities? State law keeps them from having any real power over the local boards they are charged with overseeing.
Right now, if a board is unprofitable, the ABC Commission can go in and say, well, you need to be doing these changes. Well, they can make them if they want to. If they don't want to, they don't have to.
Shaw's report called for sweeping changes, namely more power for the commission. Power that would result in more tax revenue without actually raising taxes. We tried to talk with State ABC Commission Administrator Mike Herring about the recommendations, but he wouldn't speak with us on camera. So we sent him our questions by email. He wrote back saying he would not comment on any of them. We did get Commission Chairman Douglas Fox's response to the report. He admits more can be done to operate some boards better, but didn't give specifics. A response that comes as no surprise to Shaw.
Obviously, it's power, it's control, and so by giving the commission more control, that would mean that less local control.
And until that local control changes, Shaw says we can expect even more potential revenue to go down the drain. Parul Joshi, Eyewitness News 9, on your side. Sir Dillon's Lane lit up is hard to ignore.
We were just struck by the beauty.
Bringing people together.
Mommy, what? Look.
To just see.
How much time, does it take to do all these?
The wonder of Christmas.
It's called a hurry-up job.
The Beardens decided to make Christmas mean much more than a holiday.
Wanting to help children that aren't as fortunate.
They asked those who come to see the lights to give to someone who needs help.
And that's part of our tradition now.
It's touching people miles away.
We always make sure we make a trip through there and do what we can for whoever they're sponsoring.
The parishers always supported the Beardens display, never expecting that one day they could be the reason for it. Crystal and Tommy's 19-year-old son, Thomas, has cancer.
He's got a tumor on his right kidney and on his lower spine, and then he's got abscesses on his lower part of his lungs and his liver.
Thomas has been at PCMH since October.
He told the doctor, he said, don't give up on me because I'm not going to give up on myself.
Thomas sees life beyond cancer.
He talks constantly about his future.
That future is his art. He paints on his good days.
His trust in God is basically unreal.
Meanwhile, back at Sir Dillon's Lane,
what I want is not only these lights to be turned on, but I want the light to be turned on inside each and every person. I want that caring to shine bright.
To brighten the spirit of Thomas Perisher. Parul Joshi, Eyewitness News 9, on your side. Things have settled down quite a bit this morning. When we actually arrived on scene a little after 4, all you could see was orange. So it's probably not surprising that a man who has helped so many would end up being helped by so many. We dug up the indictment from the clerk's office, and it says right here that former Lieutenant Michelle Pollard told suspect Gina Wooten she was being investigated, told her details of the investigation, and warned her to stop what she was doing. Here's where it all started. Tan stopped here at the Duck Through food store to buy some food. He went inside to make his purchase. Meanwhile, that was watching everything. Todd says once the Newburn Center closes its doors, those clients will be welcomed here at the LA Weight Loss Center in Jacksonville. Denise Thompson was sold on a sofa she saw at Rick's Furniture and Mattress Center in Winterville. Instead of dishing out all of her money at once, she decided to pay it off gradually, over 5 months.
I put a sofa on layaway, and the terms were you pay once a month. So I only came to the store once a month to make my layaway payment. When I came back on the 15th, that's when I found out that no one was there.
That was supposed to be Thompson's last payment, and she was supposed to leave with her brand new sofa. Instead, she left empty-handed and out around $400.
That money was something that I earned, and you know, I had full intention of keeping my requirements, and they didn't.
We tried several times to contact the people who ran the business, but got no response. But we didn't give up, and after phone call after phone call, we went around the owner and got in touch with the supplier for Rick's Furniture. Allison Irwin Company of Charlotte tells us the banks forced them to shut down, so they started selling their inventory and collecting from stores that owed them money, like Rick's Furniture. But the supplier promises Rick's Furniture is going to give legitimate layaway customers their money back, including Denise Thompson, and we will follow up to make sure they live up to that promise. In Pitt County, Parul, Joshi, Eyewitness News 9, on your side.